Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Hitman Freelancer, where today we're doing the time trial challenge. Let's go! Okay, so as you can see the clock's running. We are looking to treat every level as though it was a time trial, but still trying to do as many optional objectives as we can. Let's see. Oh, she's gone. No, we got her. Good. So yeah, we're trying to complete every level with 2 minutes per person. Ooh, seems to be a bit of a panic there. We won't worry too much about that. And we've got 10 minutes for the showdowns. So things are going well. We've got our first kill out of the way. I thought Miami would be an appropriate place to start, you know, given the whole racing theme. I figured this would be a good challenge to do at this stage because the previous challenge with the accidents took bloody forever to do anything, really. It took ages to just do any of the levels, like 40-50 minutes each. So forcing myself to do a time trial, I thought could be an exciting change of pace. Now, here's our next target, and we've got a Karma because he needs to go to sleep. And then he also needs an axe to the head. And we've actually done the first level. Good stuff. Now we just need to make our way to exit, really. Do we need to stop in at a supply? We may as well. You can see we've got the clock up and running at the top. If we do fail to complete a level and get all the targets dead in time, then we'll just leave that level. So if it's an alerted map or a showdown, then we'll just be failing the campaign at that point. Let's see how we get on. Now, what might we want to purchase? We could buy a shuriken and a frag grenade. We could also buy the SMG if we had a guard outfit.
Just come back if you need more.
We've achieved our goal, which is kill the guys, so we can actually take a moment to breathe before we get to the next challenge.
You need to deal with this guy right away.
I feel like high target bodies is generally going to go out the window if we get it on any other levels. Because, yeah, it doesn't really fit in with the whole speedrunning thing.
Still looking.
Oh, there's a whole lot of guards down here. Does that include the guard who should be in that room? I'm surprised that everyone's this excited to the point where they're roaming around out here. I was just going to snipe open one of these doors and help myself to a guard outfit, but it could be a bit sketchy. Let's try it anyway. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working, possibly because we're too far from the door.
Nothing here, Command. Moving on.
At least this isn't considered a restricted area, like that time where we alarmed everyone.
It's been locked down. Please move along.
Okay, he's telling us that it's locked down. But
Copy,
yeah,
Command.
that time in Paris,
Still looking.
where the
No
building
sign of the perp.
just became a forbidden area, basically. It doesn't appear to be like that, so that's good. Now, one guy is back in there. Let's just see if being up close to the door makes a difference. Yeah, we can knock it open, that's good. And then we should be able to just run past this guy. Get a guard outfit. And now we can go and buy another gun whilst we've got the cash. Because we're probably going to die a few times and lose some cash. And we don't really want that to
Need
happen.
anything? I got some cool stuff.
That's what I'm here for.
Now let's see. If we buy the TAC SMG and we buy the ornamental katana,
If you need
So,
more, you
we-
know where to find me.
withdraw the TAC SMG. And then we pick up the... No, let's withdraw the katana now. That would be that one. And now if we pick up our sniper rifle briefcase. There we go, we've got 3 large weapons. Just double check. Yep, we got the sniper rifle briefcase. So now it's just a case of make our way to the exit. And leave the guards to worry about where all those briefcases came from. I was kind of worried about Miami. In the same way as I'm kind of worried about Santa Fortuna if we go there at any point. Because they are big, sprawling maps and it could be a pain to get to all the targets in time. Because one thing I'm not sure about is whether or not levels are actually going to play nicely with time trial. Like, if you take time trial as a prestige objective, I'm pretty sure it always ensures that the targets are reasonably close to one another. But I don't know if that applies if you're just doing a time trial challenge without that. So I guess we'll find out at some point. As you may have realised from the axe kill and whatnot, we're on an organ trafficking level at the moment. We've got Chongqing and Mumbai left, I think. So I'll save Mumbai. Oh no, it's Haven and Mumbai. Let's do Haven next. One disguise, deadly throw, silent takedown, melee rare. That's all certainly doable. But then the prestige kind of prevents deadly throw from happening because we've only got one target, and headshot kill or legendary. Well, any of those would wipe out deadly throw as an option. And I'm thinking headshot kill legendary is just the best bet. So we'll grab that. We'll grab ourselves rare melee. And we'll go for 3 out of 4 challenges. Use any one disguise, that should be fine. Now, let's rock and roll. To Haven. Probably. Okay, game crash. Why did game crash? Okay, so game crashed on the way into Haven there. I think I know why. We'll try it one more time, and if this doesn't work, then we're going to have to switch up the order of the missions. Okay, we're in. We're back in Haven. Right, so what I think has happened there, let's find our target. Oh god, they're on Bradley's private island. That's the worst, because we haven't really got time to get over there to get an outfit that would allow us onto the island. So yeah, there's been an update to Freelance Variations mod, which allows extra missions on Haven, much like you can go to whatchamacallit, Hantu Port as part of the Isle of Scale. You can also go to New Zealand, Hawke's Bay, as part of the Haven Island set. So that's what I think happened. It tried to load and something's not right yet with the settings or whatever, the config, and so it failed and crashed. But keep an eye out because Haven will be showing up at some point under some circumstances. Now, how do we get across safely to here? We shoot those out. There's a guard there, and there's 2 other guards there. So in what order do we take them out? We can't wait around forever. So let's instead just shoot people. Oh, piss. Who else was shooting at us there? Fuck, there goes our legendary pistol. Maybe I could have bought a sniper rifle and shot him from there, but otherwise, the position of those guards, there was no way I was getting across there without being accosted for trespassing. So I don't think there was any way I was avoiding that shootout. And there were just too many guards around. This is going to be like those times where I've tried to do a loud gun playthrough, and it's just failed miserably after like an attempt or 2. So now we've got an alerted map for our showdown. Bloody marvellous. At least we've got our lockpick back. Oops. No, I don't want to abort the campaign. I want to fail it naturally. So, Mumbai. We've got 10 minutes at least. Poison target sedative. And poison with dart gun and perfect shooter. So, eliminate leader during tell is a prestige. But that kind of means we can't sedative or dart gun them. Eliminate them while they're escaping. Can that be done? Can we make them try and escape? Then sedative them, and then shoot them? Will that work? Or we could go for pacify suspects silent. We've got 10 minutes, but still, that's a tricky one. And we've only got like 4 suspects to choose from. Lost our regular seeker, haven't we? Yep. I don't know which one we might want to pick. Because we can't sedative them and then eliminate them during a tell, because they'll try and flee as soon as they're woken up. So maybe we go for pacify suspect silent. Because, I mean, our target is going to be one of those suspects that we try and pacify. So maybe it's worth a go. Oh, I can't believe that, though. That was a brutal placement of our target. Now, where are we looking? Train yard area. Really? Clock's ticking. Even though we've got 10 minutes, I feel like there's still no need to take our time. We still want to consider
I'm interested.
trying to do it as quickly as possible. Hey, we got our seeker back. Fantastic. So that's enough dart guns now for everyone to get poisoned with a dart gun. Let's target one with his assassin. I mean, he's not the one. This much we can tell already. Do we take out his assassin at this point? Why not? It's the worst that can happen, eh? There's a couple in there. Let's see. Where are the guards around here? There's normally... Oh, there they are. They're sat way over there. So, getting into the train yard could be trickier than normal. And we don't want a guard outfit, really. What is going on in there? Okay, here comes the target. Who are you? You are a grey-haired smoker. You've got an assassin. Are the targets even onto us or not? It looks like they're not. Which is nice. I thought they would be because it's an alerted map. Necklace, glasses, earrings? Yo, you got an earring, my man? Yes, he has. Good. So it's probably that guy.
Take it easy, sir.
Now, let's think. So they're going that way. Is there anywhere in here where we can hide a bod? I mean, at the very least, maybe we can lure in a suspect.
What was that noise? I don't know you.
No, you don't.
Man.
That's you silently taken out. And we know you're not the one. We don't really want to have to kill you. Okay. Because if we have to kill you to get the prestige done, then we're just losing money, really. Now, is our prime suspect going to see that guy if we lure him over to here? Which way is he going to go to get to the meeting? Right, it's not Blondie. It might also be her. She fits the bill, more or less. I hope I've hidden that unconscious bod sufficiently well, so that he's not spotted by our man. Okay, our man is now onto us, so why wasn't he before? Most unusual. Now, where are the other two going to go to get to this location? Let's park this body round here, just in case that's good enough. And let's grab our karma, because I think it could be this guy.
Whoa, what a shot.
Okay, it is that guy. Fantastic. Drag him into the bush. Crunch him. Now, here's target number 3. And that is our objective complete. Excellent. We're recovering. Okay, looks like someone has found a body. Yeah. Number 4 has found a body, but that's fine. Because we got our 3 knocked out. We didn't lose a couple of grand from having to kill unconscious people, and that's a perfect run. So that more than makes up, I think, for the failure on Haven. Of course I failed on Haven when I happened to have my legendary gun on me, but that's fine. Ballers come, ballers go. That's the way of life. And see you later, Mumbai. I honestly think the hard part of the challenge is the early levels where you've only got 2 minutes. I feel like they're worse than later ones, where you've got a bit more time available to you. Now let's drop some gear. That's literally all we had on us. And let's see what's next. Mendoza could be good. I hear lots of good things from people about sniping on Mendoza. You just go to where you meet Diana in the story mode, and you just can see all your targets from there, so you just snipe them until you've got the right one. Or you snipe near their feet, and then if Diana tells you that they're escaping, then you snipe them again. And it's arms trafficking, which we don't usually do. So let's see. Yeah, New York's alerted, so I guess Mendoza is going to have to be the showdown, pretty much. Poison guards goes without saying. Really? And we could take timed hide and seek, because we are doing timed anyway. Which makes us more money. 4,700. Yeah, it makes us more money as well. So let's go with timed hide and seek. Let's grab some gear. We won't grab a shotgun though. We don't need a shotgun. We do need a prox explosive of some sort. And we don't actually have the rubber ducky that would do that for us. So I guess we're taking a regular prox explosive. And then we'll grab ourselves our assassin's pistol once again. Okay, so here we are.
Oh, have we talked to everyone?
No.
Where are we going? We've got 2 targets in the director's office. Jeez. And then we've got Curtis down in the teller's ship.
Going to the bathroom. He's been there for ages.
So,
Hello there, sir.
do we go and grab ourselves an IT guy outfit, perhaps? That could be fun. We've got 6 minutes to do everything. Grab ourselves that. Did we attract the attention of a guard? We did. Maybe that's useful. Is he coming in? We ain't got all day to wait and see. No, he's not. IT outfit maybe? I mean, we don't need to go downstairs for anything else right now. But we do need an outfit. He's going into that room by the look of it. That could make life easier if he is.
Come by later.
Kind of wish we hadn't come out of it now. Let me think. I'm dithering.
Hey, what are you up to?
Yeah, what am I up to? Come on in and find out, my man. Let's see. Do I just throw a prox explosive on the floor?
Somebody get help!
No, shit. And now we can't go back to that, can we? He's just going to sit there and panic, I think. Balls. I should have punched him out, thrown the prox explosive on him, and then attracted the attention of someone. No, he's buggering off. Yeah,
Strongly suggest you leave the vicinity.
guard is coming in. He suggests we leave the vicinity. Let's just go, shall we? That's not worked out. Bloody alerted maps.
Search the area. You have to find the perp.
Okay, everyone wants to find the perp. But they don't all seem to know who I am.
Something just blew up.
Right.
Everyone all right?
Now everyone's going to panic and scuttle about the gaff. Is it a good time to deal with our man? Not exactly. But we've got to deal with him sooner rather than later.
Jesus Christ!
Now, everyone's going to be onto us, so we do need a new outfit. But have we got time to get one
There! You're good over at Christgate!
and then get back upstairs?
Get him in your sights and pull that trigger, gents.
Hit hard! Flush the bastard out!
Huh? I need help.
Right, okay, we've got a new outfit. It's not the one I was after,
Ah, he's gone! The sneaky bastard is gone!
but we do need to get upstairs because we've got like 3 minutes.
We got someone carrying
Up we go. We've also got to hide again if we want hide and seek to stay alive.
Hey,
Yep. That guard's onto us. That's okay, probably. Now, how are we going to get upstairs without the key card? Is there a key card in this room? Doesn't look like it. The guy does come roaming here, but he's not here right now. So, I guess we're going up this way.
So are we just supposed to let anyone from IT in
No.
there?
Do we
That's right.
just
You know,
Give me some damn help!
do that? Get a new outfit. Yep. Don't worry about that, Fabian.
what's going on here? Oh my God, are all these people dead?
Right, now you answer the phone, matey boy.
No. Hello, security. I need some help.
Milton Fitzpatrick's, Athena Savalas' office.
We will grab that key card.
Hey, you need to do something. There's a fact.
We've got a minute and a half to kill 2 dudes. That should be fine, right? So,
Please, help me.
Deuce down.
Stay low.
Ah, jeez. Okay, we got the job done. That's the main thing.
Strongly advise you to leave the area.
Still got to poison a guard and shotgun some other guards. Pretty sure we can take care of that. This is where the challenge comes in, really, on time trial, is what do you do when the plan has gone pear-shaped? And the answer is you think on your feet, and hopefully everything works out. And it seems to have on this occasion, so that's lovely.
You name it, I got it.
What you got, supplier? Anything tasty? Another Prox explosive, so we could have stopped and bought that. But we'll get the sniper rifle. That can come with us. Yeah, you mop up that bloodstain, madam. That needs to be done. We still haven't got a security keycard, so we're still going to have to do the usual gubbins in here.
Ugh, Jesus. How does this...
Lovely. Down he goes. He gets crunched. And we grab his keycard. Take his gun as well, because why not? And now it's time to go about the usual New York business. You know the one. Poison guard really is the easiest thing in the world on New York, 'cause it's just part of the standard run. And that's another challenge complete. Now, if we were to take out these 2 lads, then there's nobody around to notice us shotgunning those 3 in the room either. What was that noise?
You heard it? Go see.
Roger that.
Yeah, you sent it in then, that's fine. That works for me. Yeah, now it'll be nice and quiet down here. So we've turned the aircon off already, good. And there's a shotgun right here. And nobody is hearing a thing. Fantastic. Now we can go about the regular, everyday bank robbing business. I guess this bit's not exactly time trial, but I'm not going to just leave behind a bunch of nurses like this. Especially not when I'm losing weapons due to my incompetence. bodies are being found. That's what we want. And now we'll just rob the place. Did we just take out Perez while we're here?
Give him all you got.
What's the worst that can happen? I mean, angry men coming in and engaging us in combat. That could be the worst that could happen.
Chill, man. Is this about that waitress down on the corner?
Yeah.
You can have her. She's all yours. I don't even like her. Huh? Take him down!
Roger that.
Shit.
Will someone help me? Where is he? Anyone got a visual?
I got him.
No, you don't. Yeah, this could have worked out better. I thought taking out Perez might help because it just lures more people over to the room when they drag bodies in. But there's no need to do that. It's entirely unnecessary because they're going to make their way to where they need to be anyway. And if they don't, well, then they're not part of the problem, are they? So, well, now we've just gone and got ourselves compromised. And there's a bunch of angry gunmen running around. Is that door still open? No. Although,
There's nothing in the
let's
vault.
see.
But a shitload of money.
Still someone in the vault.
Over.
Don't make this any worse on yourself. Come on now.
Now, how are you running through there? Is this not on?
Nothing here, Command.
I forgot to turn that back
Moving
on.
on.
Bloody hell. Right, so one of my sus boys is now on the floor. Good. Down he goes. You going to see that bod?
Command, I've got someone on the ground. Hold
No,
on.
he's too busy seeing another one. And down he goes. So let's do what we came for, which is rob this vault. Would be nice to go back in and rob the other cupboard full of cash. But maybe we wait a moment because, yeah, these guys are doing what I've wanted, which is taking body bags into the room that's over there. I'm not sure if any of them are our orange boys or not. Yeah, at least one of them is. And they've now propped this door open as well. So she's not onto us. These two are.
Someone who can help, please.
He's coming to find a guard. Which way is he going? That way. We might have to kill Ray at this point. Just because the safe is in that room. And if you're not coming to New York to rob as much cash as possible, then what are you even doing here?
Don't you dare!
Bonk. What did I just do? Did I hit you with the chloroform? Odd. Now, have we got time to dump you before whoever that is? Yeah, good. So, the safe is where exactly?
I read you, Command. Understood. Bagging and tagging.
Right, be nice, guard. You go bag and or tag, and we will clean up these tablets. I guess we could have opened the deposit box that's got an explosive in it and just used that to blow up the safe, but here we are, we're doing this now. And now we're wealthy. What's happening out here? Orange people.
No way.
Whole lot of people just stood in a doorway.
You there, Command?
You right there, friends?
Yeah, it looks like an accident. This one is going in the ground.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not going well for anyone here. And in goes Ray. We didn't need to kill him after all. He's just an unconscious witness now. And so we're pretty much uncompromised. We snagged all the cash, and it's time to leave and get back to worrying about time trials. Okay, so Berlin, Mendoza, we've got 2 targets each. Berlin, tricky. They could be a long way away from spawn point because it's a big sprawling map. Eliminate guards with a shotgun again. Explosive kill. Poison target. That's all maybe fine. Unsilenced pistol kill epic. Do we have an unsilenced epic? We don't, because literally the only option there is El Matador. So that may as well just be renamed Matador kill. So, because we're taking a shotgun, I think we'll have to go timed silent takedown. And then we want an explosive. So let's bring along our red rubber ducky. And let's bring along one of our covert shotguns. For some reason the white guns start with less ammo than the regular. Look, starts with 7. Whereas if we instead take this shotgun, it starts with 40. It's a bug. IOI are never going to fix it, because they never fix bugs. And away we go. And so here we are at the juice bar. We've got 2 targets on this floor, not far from us. That couldn't have worked out much better for us, really. We just need to find a way of getting to them without getting into too much trouble. Right, so we're allowed here, but we're not allowed past that guard.
Need to pick me up, you know what I mean.
That guard, though, is one of our targets. Explosive kill. It's a good thing we bought a regular, everyday rubber ducky.
Can't let you through, sir.
No, I'm sure you can't, my friend. But you can look at that rubber ducky that we've just dropped. Blam. Target down. Right. Next target is coming over. Everyone's panicking. Is it a good time to whip out the old Seeker whilst everyone panics and flails about?
Okay, I'm here. It looks like an explosion went off. We have a situation and I need you to stay calm.
Right, so we've got a guard who's onto us, kind of. If the other one could come into view, that would just be perfect.
Negative, command. You have to leave. This area is no longer safe. We're locking it down.
Where did our guard go? Are you going to turn around? Yeah, you are. There's our guard. So we can just take his outfit. Good. Now. Is that going to count, or is it not, because of the fact that he's in the middle of something? Is that going to count? I guess it's not. Oh well. Main thing is, we've got a second target now. And there we go. Job done within the time limit. I could have shotgunned him, TBH. Probably should have done. But, alas, it's too late now. But we can just whip out the old shotgun at this point, because our remaining targets are just guards now.
Come in, command. How copy? Over.
I'm gonna pop off if...
If what? You're going to pop off if I don't blast you in the face with the shotgun. And now, we are biker. Excellent. Do you have anything for us? Nitroglycerin? It's just generally fun to hold on to. Alright, so you are acting a bit sus. You're just...
This time it's for real.
Yeah, it is. Cool. Target's down. Everyone's down. Poison target failed, unfortunately. But that's another mission well done. Now let's go and find supplier friend. Right, so supplier appears to be... Oh, look! It's No Torso Man.
Oh my God!
Everyone's favourite Berlin celebrity. Where are you off, my friend? You still searching for your torso? Well, you won't find it round here.
I've never seen anything like this. You gotta do something.
No one's ever seen anything like it. Look at him.
I don't know what to do. Help me.
How are you able to smoke? You don't have lungs.
Too gruesome to get my head around.
Ah well.
Hey, you need to do something. There's a bad
It's
situation.
nice to meet the local celebs. Now, what have you got for us, my friend? You've got a Kruger. And can we afford both guns? No. Do we buy the Dracaena just because it's cheaper? We do. Maybe, if we take out some of the couriers, we can then afford the Kruger as well. Let's have a think. Courier number 1 is out there. They should be pretty doable. So let's drop our briefcase there for a moment. We don't need it right now. Do a bit of sneaking across this very hostile bit of ledge. And there's Courier. Where are you going, my man? You're coming over here. That's ideal.
Command, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
What the heck was that?
What was that? You should go and peek.
Come on, don't give me this shit right now.
There you go.
Come
There's
on,
some of that
come in,
shit.
you copy? Yeah, I'm here now.
Now, is that enough? That might just be enough. Because we didn't buy that
Roger that.
remote concussion that was hanging around. If it's not, then it's close to enough. I feel like it was like 11,200 or something like that.
You do.
11,700. Dang it. Where's our other courier? They are just roaming around outside near the main sort of entrances. So, what if we take this fire extinguisher? We accidentally knock them over with it. Let's see, we can go through here. So I guess I didn't need to do that ledge climbing a minute ago. It was entirely unnecessary. A whole lot of people just partying in the car park. Looks like some of them are pink balaclava folk, so I guess these are people that have evacuated from downstairs. And they're just still having a good time. Which doesn't surprise me really, that's the sort of thing that party goers will do.
Yeah, keep it real.
And yeah, now we can use the fire extinguisher to knock out this guy. In a rather less subtle fashion than I was originally intending. There we go, got our Krügermeyer, and we even had enough left for a bonus explosive. Now it's time to get on our bike. Literally and figuratively. I keep going the wrong way there. I should just go through this door. It doesn't matter, it's all good. There we go. Mission accomplished. Cycling away to victory once again. And that brings us, I guess, to Ambrose. Although, I really hate doing showdowns on Mendoza. There's something about it, just with all the targets being out in public. But then again, I really should try the sniper strategy at some point, because everyone seems to swear by it on the Hitman Reddit. So, yeah. Only use one disguise, frag grenade and assault rifle. That all seems fine. Too much to hope for assault rifle up there as well. But we do have time trial. And given as that's the goal, guess we'll go for it. So we want a silenced assault rifle. Is this... Is the jungle the single shot one? Yeah, it is. Good. So we'll bring the jungle along. And we need a frag grenade if we're going to use that challenge. It should work out for us, because you can just throw it at someone's head, knock them out with it, and then they can get kaploded. And I guess we'll leave behind our screwdriver. It's not the most useful thing when we're not going for accidents and whatnot. We don't really need a lethal melee weapon when we've got all these guns about our person. So to Ambrose we go. And we find ourselves up at the shrine. Very well. Our targets are not up at the shrine. One of them is near the ruins, which suggests we need a militia outfit, and the other is down at Farah's Bar.
Hey, are you into biochemistry at all?
So, let's see. Can we take out both of these lads from here? I mean, it's not a sniper rifle, is it? Can we just go and grab that guy's outfit before his friend turns around? Yeah, we can. Nice. Can we also prevent his friend from coming back by... Well, first of all by pinging that camera. And then by pinging that lad. And then by pinging lad number 3. Right, so that's eliminate guards, assault rifle, done. Now we need to make our way to our next target. So, how are we going to do that without getting spotted by anyone? Let's see. It's over there. So we could climb down from somewhere. Where do we climb down from? Over this side? It's probably the best bet. Oh, there's Orson. We don't want to run into him. But we've got down now. Target is a chef. Okay. He's coming over here. Very well. Do we frag him? Is it safe to frag him from somewhere? Will that do the job? Yeah, it did. No, nothing to do with me, my friends. You lot go and do your thing. We will climb down here. And now we've got a minute and a bit to get to our next target, who's probably in the town centre. Where are they exactly? We need to work our way through the jungle properly. So probably right and then left. Time trial is going to be cutting it fine on this. We might have some afters where people come looking for us because of the shot being not terribly subtle. But given as we've just blown someone up with a grenade, we're not too worried about subtlety. Now, where you at, friendo? Almost in sight. And you're just generally around and about in the middle there. So is there anywhere from over here where we can take you out with some modicum of subtlety? Yes, is the answer. Just a little bit of subtlety, and I think we got away with it. We're already a reasonable distance from the crime scene. I'm pretty close to an exit. Now, we don't really need to go and see a supplier, so I think we'll just grab the boat and go.
Very anxious about how repairs are progressing on his boat.
We are allowed in here, yeah? Yeah, we are. Good. See you later, Ambrose. It was brief. And thus we come to Mendoza for the final challenge. Do we have a sniper kill option? No, but we've got time silent takedown. Maybe we'll go with that, because if we are going to go with the sniper kill challenge, then that'll be fine. Now, do these guns have different amounts of ammo in them? Because I know this one doesn't have a lot. It's got 12. That would be enough, but it's not a lot. That one's got 20. Is it silenced? It is. Is it quick to withdraw, though? I don't know. Whereas the Seegers are generally quick to withdraw from their briefcases. That one's got all the rounds in the world. Explosive kill, probably not happening. However, Let's bring an explosive ducky just in case. But then assault rifle and shotgun. We do like completing optional challenges. But we can't bring both assault rifle and shotgun unless we bring a loud shotgun. I'm now thinking, do we reject the sniper plan and try and go for a perfect run instead? And if we're doing that, maybe we don't take time silent takedown. Maybe we take melee epic? Yeah. Let's see. So if we don't take the sniper, then what we could do instead is we could bring the legendary shotgun. We could bring the assault rifle we just used, I think. And we'd have one slot free for an epic melee weapon. Although, that's not going to work, is it? Because, we need to explosive kill. So we'd need neutralizer lookout instead. But that's fine, because it's an absolute pain in the butt to kill someone in public on Mendoza. And in public is where all the suspects hang out. But if we can just pop a rubber ducky down next to them, then that problem solves itself. So yeah, let's go and do Mendoza in a more traditional way than just brute forcing it with sniper rifles. And here we are next to a target by the look of it. Who are you? You're blonde hat wearer. We need a redhead. You ain't the one. There's a look. Oh no, that's Conrad. He's not so much a lookout, it's just a generally suspicious man. She's having a drink and it looks like she's got brown hair. Yeah, not the one. Nearly blundered straight into a lookout. Like an idiot. Now, we've got a couple of red hair hat wearers by the look. You've got no hat. You've got a hat. You're a bookworm, so you're not the one. You, on the other hand, are a red-haired hat wearer with glasses and an earring. Are there any other targets? Or, yeah, there's one more who's upstairs somewhere. I guess it can't hurt to go up and have a look at them. Although I think we found our man already. Because there just aren't that many red hair hat wearers around. Although, having said that, here's one now. Who fits all the bills. So we've got two targets. They each fit the bill. Where's prime suspect gone? Here he is. Is he having a drink? It looks like he might be. That's a good sign. And yeah, she's having a smoke, so she ain't the one. No, where's our ducky? Let's go see if we can interest our friend in the pleasures of a rubber duck. That guy's a lookout, I guess. Maybe we can get them both together. No. That got his attention, at least.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. If you pick that up and slip it in your pocket, and then if you walk past one of the lookouts, that would be just spiffing. Now, there is a lookout over there. They're coming together. They're coming towards one another. Can we do both in one shot? Yeah, we can. Job's a good one. Lookout alerted, I'll say he was. But he's no longer a problem. And now I guess it's time to go and find ourselves an outfit that we can carry guns in. And then we can complete part 2 of the mission. We will also speak to friend
Hey, you need
over
anything?
here.
I got some cool stuff.
You've always got cool stuff, my man.
Yes.
What'd you have today? Oh yeah, we lost our concealable baton, didn't we? During our moment of foolishness at Haven.
Need more, you know where to find me.
Good to have that back. And now, yeah, there's a mercenary who would make an excellent outfit donor. We'll get his attention by shooting the camera. And then we'll blast him with our assault rifle.
Anyone there?
Lovely stuff. So that's us kitted out. Who's going to hear it if we blast these two with a shotgun? I think the answer is maybe two guys. Although the answer might be no one. Wow. I was thinking these two boys might hear that, but I guess not. And back to the assault rifle.
Watch out! Son of a bitch!
Lovely. So now we just need one more guard killed with the assault rifle, and then we're away. Is anyone else going to come down and look at that ruckus that we've just caused? Probably. Is it a problem if they do? Not really. Although no. Doesn't seem as though anyone's searching. Did we blast that first guy straight over the ledge with that shotgun blast? I think we did. That's kind of cool. Do we go up and rob Don's safe? Is it 2006? I think the code's 2006 and it'll give us some mercs. Yeah, it's 2006. It's 1400 mercs. We like that. Now we've got a trio of guards. Probably a bit too much for us to get tasty in here. Maybe if we go up to the Don's main room, we can steal his car keys and make a flashy getaway, which would be fitting for a time trial challenge to race away in a sports car. But that might involve going past these two lads. But maybe we're alright, because we're not, like, right next to them or anything. There's a courier. Oops. I was just about to immediately blast that guy in the head when the lady of the house strolled in. Yeah, you come down here, friend. That's right where I want you. And you can also be our final assault rifle kill. Sweet. So, up we go. Excuse me, madam. I realise it's your house, but I need your car keys. And now we skedaddle. Which way is the car park? There we go. Now, would this be her car or would this be Don's car? It's probably Don's car, isn't it? Look at it. It's a flashy bugger. And it's now ours. A perfect run. That's how we like that. And that's the first two levels of this challenge complete already. Now, what's our fabulous prize? It is a pistol that we're probably not going to use. But that's well and good. That's okay. We can live with pistols that we're probably not going to use. I feel like this challenge is either going to be a very quick one that's over in like 3 episodes, or a very long one as I keep making mistakes and keep having to restart and redo. Which will it be? Who can say? What do you think it's going to be? Let me know in the comments. And together, over the coming weeks, we will find out. Thanks for watching, friends.